we're going to make an espresso. um, our beans today will be from Saverworks. It's a new pack of beans that I've got. um, Basically it's a Riverdale. It has very good tasting notes. It's pretty good. It's a medium dark roast, perfect for espresso. So that's what you're going to make. I'm just going to weigh out 18 grams of beans, 18 to the dot. Um, a neat little trick is I keep my mesh screens or my puck screens in the portafilter when while my espresso machine is heating up, so that heats up the puck screen as well. That's something that you can also try. Just going to zero out my portafilter, take my beans, dump them in the grinder. Okay. Choo-choo. All right, it's 17.9, which is exactly where we want it to be. So that's good. This coffee smells amazing. I love this WDT tool. This is from Arrow Espresso. It's kind of like the Moonraker from Weber Technologies. It's just cheaper. It's like around $50, $40 or $50, I believe. I got it from the USA. It does a pretty good job in distributing the grounds. Just give it a couple of spins. Yeah. So if you see here, it's amazing how well this gets distributed. Okay. All right. Some wedge distribution. And some tamping. Guys, if you're liking these live brews, please do consider a subscribe. Really helps me a lot. Also, do leave a comment. What kind of things would you like me to to brew? What would you like to hear? I'm kind of purging my espresso machine. It's been sitting out for about an hour, so I like to do a 10 seconds to 15 seconds purge just to clear out the steam. Okay. Also, sometimes if your espresso machine is not that up to temperature, just flushing the hot water heats up the group head. So that's kind of what you want. You don't want temperature to drop from the brew. Okay, just hoping I position this right. Okay. Right. Put this later. I'm still in the process of dialing in these beans, so it might not be what we expect. Yeah, but looks like a controlled flow. Um, this might be the first time I'm probably getting a good shot around 30 seconds, but let's see. So I'm targeting 18 in, 40 out. That's my usual recipe. I then adjust to taste. um, it's around, okay, 40 in around 32 seconds. um, yeah, looks creamy. I'll just heat up my kettle. It's around 33 seconds, probably around what we want. I might go a little bit coarser the next time. Let me just taste and check. Let's not do anything based on time. Yeah, tad bit coarser, I think. um, but I'll get more flavors when we are diluting this a bit. So let's just do that. I just eyeball it. I don't fuss too much about how much water I'm going to add. I'm just going to dilute this a bit. It's ideally like 2 shots of espresso to 4 shots of regular hot water. But yeah, dilute as per your taste preference. Yeah, I get a lot of nuts. That's probably because there's a lot of crema on top. That kind of brings out the nuttiness and the bitterness. But once that crema goes away and once this settles, there's just going to be a lot of complexity in this cup. Let's just talk a little bit more about the coffee that we've just brewed. It's a Rebel Rail by Saberworks. I'm still resting this coffee. It's even the one in the fellow Atmos was not rested well enough. This was roasted on 610, so it's just about 10 days off roast. I think I'll wait for another 5 days. But yeah, I just couldn't wait to taste this coffee. The tasting notes are nougat, mossambi, which is sweet lime, cherry, black raisin, and cashew nut. Like I said, I was getting some nuts and some amount of sweetness. But let me just give it a try once more. Yeah, definitely there's some complexity, some acidity there. Don't know whether if it reminds me of Mossambi, but yeah, it's still there. Not getting any black raisins. Probably I'll just go a tad bit coarser and try to get it between the 25 to 30 seconds mark. Because it's a medium dark, we want to restrict our ratios. We also want to restrict our time because it clearly just goes for over extraction. A lot more vibrancy now in the cup now that it has cooled down quite a bit. But yeah, I've been loving this coffee. It pairs really well with milk. It goes well with black as well. Highly recommended from an espresso point of view. Cool. All right, leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you're really enjoying all of these live brews. I'll try and make it a point to do it every day around the same time, around like 9 to 11 a.m. in the morning for Indian time. But there might be days where I might not be able to do that. I might be traveling or there might be some other things, but yeah, cool. Cheers. Highly recommend this coffee. Go give it a try and let me know.